a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen, someone can't believe. You know what I want, so I'll take it on. I made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's make it time for a minute. I won't put down, I won't get it. You hear me now that I'm moving. Your jealous shit will be good. These ladies know that I'm sinning. This is just the beginning. I'm closing in and I can hear it. My point is resisting. Moving on, talk to change. Taking right past the thing. Every night, got a team. I've been tied to the scene. I don't stay, chill, stream. Okay, it's a dream. And I play as a team. Okay, if you need. If I want it, then I get it. Yeah, I kind of get it. Push myself to the limit. If I play it, then I win it. I'm just saying, I'm just living for today for a minute. I just live it like no shame. I just see that fire for me. They're looking right to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. Silence out of haters as I see us making moves. I do what I want, so I gotta get approved. Staying motivated, teaching others what to do. I'm staying focused, my mind is open. They start to notice, yeah, I'm in motion. There is no potion, your life is chosen. It takes a potion, just take the poison. Every stop, every step, every no time to fight. Try to look better, I want back to back. I can do it better straight, cause you gotta want it all. When you finally get it right, you be ready, take it on. I'm already standing out, starting to advance now, ready to expand now. We don't have a chance now, just for the demand now. Look it by the brand now, feeling it for me now. I just see a fire for me. They're looking right to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. I have a.
Hello. How's it going? 920. 420 somewhere. Alice. J Blues. Citizen Z. Mr. Z. I called you twice, but I knew you were out. Daniel Barry. How you doing, my friend? Big D. What's going on? So how's everybody's day? Hope your day was good. Ooh. Let's see if I can find something else real quick. See if it... No, I didn't do that. Let's try that first. Alright, that's done. I wish I definitely would have made that list. Okay, where'd it go? Here we go. How you doing, Mr. J Blues?
Damn, Max, what you have to do them like that? I got new goals, make money, put it up and make more, keep it coming. I've been talking numbers with the plug. Hope you show me love and we can run it out. Stay focused, my heart golden. My dog told me I'm a goat, and I know it. I just bought a new rollie, hood trophy. Everybody in the hood know me and love me. Hang around me, you gon' learn something. Grind with me, you gon' earn something. Take no time trying to build with me. You wasn't around when we wasn't winning. Don't come around, now that shit beneficial. New goals, make money, put it up and make more, keep it coming. I've been talking numbers with the plug. Hope you show me love and we can run it out. I got new goals, make money, put it up and make more, keep it coming. I've been talking numbers with the plug. Hope you show me love and we can run it out. New goals, put it up and make more. I've been talking numbers with the plug. Show me love and we can run it out. All I talk is numbers like I'm finance. I watch niggas jump shit like the Titanic. I'm just trying to find a roll and have my business. I had to let my bitch know she got 2 tips. Baby, I got new goals. Baby, I got new hoes. I been getting booked, pull up to your state. And I got my shooter with me, he just beat the case. Make you lean and rock like you from the A. When we get to shoot shots, don't be in the way. I got trust issues. You ain't day one, I can't fuck with you. Smile like ice with these sticks, don't let a fuck hit you. I don't want you by me if you don't really love me. It ain't making sense if we ain't making money. I got new goals, new money. Put it up and make more. Keep it coming. Nigga, I got new goals, new money. Put it up and make more. Keep it coming. Nigga, I got new goals, new goals, new goals, new goals. Nigga, I got new goals, make money, put it up and make more, keep it coming. I believe in numbers with the plug, we can run it out. Damn, Maxie, what you have to do them like that?
Drop the link right there. If anybody wants to pop on up.
This shit might be too big for the video. This shit might be too big for the video. I might make me a meal off the selling dope. Early in the morning, I just want it all, nigga, ass up. Run it up, nigga, that's for sure. Got it, but I still want some more. Like, tell me what to do if you explode. Got it on my own, now we on. Make niggas like me don't know, and I know it. Just like I know it. I'm too real for the radio. They won't play my shit for the better out of time.
Sorry about that, Alex. Sorry about that. I wanted to turn that down a little bit. Good evening, Alice.
Hello, how are you?
Doing okay. Hope you're doing good.
My son's telling a story about kicking some kid in the face, making him fall on some desk and running into a cabinet. It's all pure bullshit, but he thinks it's funny.
Wow. Ay. Ay, 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 ay. Mm.
And then he climbed up on my fridge and fell down and hurt himself, and the kid's never been here.
That's funny. Sit there and well, he doesn't know basically what he's saying and doing. Maybe not to, whatever. You get. I think you get a little bit. What's happening, Doctor Nick? How you doing?
Hey, doc, what's the good word? What's the prescription?
What's the diagnosis? Is there any? Will we?
Are we all gonna
will we-
fry? I mean, die. I mean, yeah.
Or is it okay and we'll heal from this?
Or ask another question. What do they
Yeah.
call?
Is there any other options? Boy, yeah. It was a so-so day. Hey, could have been better, that's for sure. Okay. Let's see, I got the remedy. Yep, I got the remedy too, but not sure if I can play it right now. or this show.
I know I had to go out to Vegas today to go to my job site so I can get a new headset. Boy, that was fun. And my boss was like, I thought you said to be there at 9:18. I was like, yeah, it takes 3 buses for me to get there. And if I miss one, they don't run every 5 minutes.
Yeah. It's not like I can fucking wave down a car or something. Claudia,
One big optical illusion above everything. Everything looks closer than it is.
That's the one thing I hate because I always make sure if I go downtown or I go to my hospital appointments, I always got to get there half an hour early. Make sure that I don't miss that bus because I got to catch one bus and then catch another one. If one bus misses the other bus, you're screwed at that point too. And it has happened. End up getting to that second stop and sit there for 45 minutes or an hour and go, well, the other bus must have beat him. It's all you can guess. And I think there was once I showed up at my appointment late because of that. And they tried to tell me that I had to make another appointment. And I was like, I'm not doing that. And I told them basically what you were describing. I was late because of the bus. It wasn't because I wasn't up.
Yeah, I had to go during my shift, so I think that's why she was all high and mighty about it. But I didn't. By the time I got back to Vegas, I would have been off or by the time I got home from Vegas, I would have been off anyways. And all I had to do was walk in there, give them my ticket number, and walk out. I was there for 2 minutes. Almost 3 hours to get there for 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm. And that's what sucks about having to take the bus too.
I have a van. I just got to put new tires on it and fix the radiator and put in a new battery. Otherwise, it sat for 5 years and fired right up.
Yep. And unfortunately, sitting that long, you might need 4 tires.
Yeah, I do need 4 tires.
And there's other problems. Any rubber things like I can't remember what they are, but they dry rot. And
when I was moving it from my sister's house from my ex's house to my sister's house, that's what was surprising is that everything was pretty much in good condition. I had the hole in my radiator when I parked it, so that was understandable. I knew that one was going to get bigger, but it fired right the hell up. I was impressed.
when
I rebuilt the engine in my
my,
first car.
I let my Diplomat set for like 2 years, and the tires got the cracks in them, and you knew they had to be replaced. And then when I drove the thing, I don't know if I hit a chuck hole or hit a bump, and I found out that like there's rubber grommets. I don't know if they were on the struts, shocks, or something. They were dried out. So instead of the rubber making them flex or bounce, cushiony, they just went smack, smack, and busted that rubber grommet because it was dried out, or the rubber, whatever, gasket or washer type.
I rebuilt the engine in my first car, in my Ford Fairmount. That sucked. My cousin's a mechanic, but he refused to help. The only thing he would do was point his finger, but I made him regret it because I learned my car like the back of my hand, and every time it had so much as a hiccup, I'd tell him about it, and he'd try to say it was everything but what I was suggesting. And then when he finally had to admit it was what I was suggesting, I told him, yeah, I'm just a girl. What the hell do I know?
And it is good to keep the vehicle starting it once in a while, because you get your hoses need moisture through them too.
That's why I was amazed it fired right up like it did, and drove without any hiccups, with the exception of needing new tires. But that was before I parked it anyway. But
Okay.
yeah, I never fired it up once in that whole time frame.
Yikes. You never know, though. You might not have too many problems. Hopefully.
Well, it's an old van. It's an '89 G20. Those are built a little bit better than your average car.
Jay Blues, he works on vehicles a little bit. When the rubber bushings, that's what they are, dry up, they have to be replaced. I remember that. It was my buddy did it. My buddy did the jet work, but I was watching and helping. That was the one good thing too. My buddy had a shop at the time, so luckily I got away with a lot of labor costs.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know when I got it, my boss, he was retiring because I was riding to work with my boss every day, and I would ride home with him and everything. But when he was retiring, he wanted me to be able to still get to work, and he saw this van, and he all he could do was picture me and sitting behind the wheel, and so he took a can of hairspray when he got it from him because it'd been sitting for 3 years, and drove it to his house. He put 4 brand new tires on it, but I had the transmission replaced, and paid for the tires, but that was about it. He never charged me anything else for it, which I thought was cool.
Yeah.
But it sat for 3 years and they were living out of it.
It's always nice to have a friend that is a good mechanic. Yeah. Smoke them if you got them.
The problem is that I know a lot of people that are good mechanics. The only problem is that they don't finish what they started.
Yeah, that's a lot of backyard mechanics are like that. They have 3-4 cars sitting there. You have to work on them all, or set one aside for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Got my one buddy that I always went to. He always had 1 or 2 cars sitting in the driveway that weren't his, and then he always had this one. I forgot what the fuck it was. I think it was a Cutlass sitting in the garage, and it was decked out. And he was just working on it all the time, just to, make it, restore it. He did it all by himself. with the exception of a couple things. You know, I think the guy lived down the street from him was a mechanic, helped him out. I don't know, a couple things that he needed help with that were big jobs. I need to place my timing belt. Yeah, mechanic works a lot nowadays. I know back when I had my mom's car or had to be worked on, they wanted $75 every hour they worked on it. And I think it was an alternator job. So an alternator job, they take it off and then they go and get one, or they have to have it rebuilt. If it has to be rebuilt, that's another 2 hours at least.
Well, they make it hard. They make it hard to work on the cars these days. You can't buy parts for them.
Yeah, and like you said, even if you can buy it, I end up having the alternator or getting the alternator redone because I can get them redone. I was working then. Well, actually, no, I just quit the job, but I knew the shop. I go and get them cheap, and he let me actually go in there. I had paid for the parts and I rebuilt it by myself, but I had to take the passenger side tire off the plastic PVC wheel well. The battery was down there. I had to remove the battery. I had to pull the radiator forward and to take the belt off. Got the belt off. I had to also remove one of the fluid tanks, and then I could get to the alternator. Number 25 or number 2 fries. What's going on? Stormy, how you doing? No, no problem. I stop by whenever I see him live when I come on or something. You know, I try to anyways. But yeah, that took me all day to do that shit. And actually, I had to take the wheel and everything back off. So it took me another day because the fuel holder, I cracked the mount, and it cracked right to the top of the holder. So a little bit of fluid would come out. Yeah, so I had to buy that and replace it.
I had a leak in on the lower part of my manifold, which meant I had to pull the fucking whole engine out to get to it. And when the engine was out, my cousin said, "Hey, while the parts are out, let's clean them." I'm like, "I don't want to fucking clean them. I just want to drive my car." No, I had to clean them. And then I had to have them painted. I said, "I don't fucking care what it looks like when you open the goddamn hood. I just want to ride my car."
Yeah. Who gives a shit what color it is?
But he had bought me the car when I was 18. So I was kind of obliged.
Jeez. That's the one thing I missed out on. I was the third child, so nobody was buying me any cars.
Well, he worked as a teamster as well. And my dad, he wasn't buying me no car. He couldn't afford it. Car was the farthest from my mind. I was just starting out as a teamster. And my cousin, when we went to we drove by it one day, and he goes, "I wonder how much that car would cost." I said, "It doesn't matter. I don't have money to buy it." He goes, "So?" And we went over there, and he goes, "Oh, it's $450." I said, "I don't have $450." He goes, "I do."
It's cool though that you got a van, and you say it's an older one. My buddy had one, guy that I lived with. And
well, that was my car. My van, I have a van, yes, now.
Yeah, I always drove his van around, but the thing sucked up the gas. I'll tell you that.
Well, I know they were laughing at me because when I needed my transmission replaced, because you could still drive it and it's not going to damage the vehicle, you just can't go past a certain speed. So I'm driving all over town, only going 35 miles an hour at most.
Oh, thank you, Stormy. I wonder what everybody's doing tonight. Seems like only a couple people stopped in. Well, there's actually 13 in here. Yeah, it was a little bit fucking snippy yesterday, but I think I had good reasons to be. Some people don't know, and some of them might never know why. Just observing how you doing today. You know what? That's probably what I didn't do. Shit.
I'm not saying, hey, just observing. I stopped by your channel and I was still muted. It said hi, but I don't know what was going on there.
I made a comment on one of her posts today. Let's see. Here we go. Did I already do it? Yeah, I did. What am I doing? No, I did. What the hell? There we go. Let's see. There's another thing I wanted to do.
Sorry for any of the background noise. I'm frying potatoes.
No, you're not that. I really can't even hear that. You don't have to worry about that. See, I've trying to. I tried this yesterday and I couldn't figure it out. And I'm gonna try this again, which I don't think. I think I'm doing it wrong or something. Or there's got to be another option somewhere.
Another option for what?
To set something on YouTube.
We've been getting some good rain today.
Oh, I found it. Good. Bingo. Apply. Oh, okay, that's cool. I never knew that. Now I found out how to do that.
How to do what?
Like I said.
Oh, never mind. I know what you're talking about.
Well, maybe you do. Here, I'll write it in private. It's a quick one.
Oh, yeah.
I know how to do it, like after in that. There's a way, but never. I couldn't figure it out how to do it before or during. And then if you forget it after, it could mess you up. Let's see. Well, I thank you, everybody, for sharing me out too. Kind of shocked.
Served you like a cheap whore.
What's that? I didn't hear all that.
I said, shared you like a cheap whore.
Well, this week I went over 800.
That's awesome.
And, yeah, the one that put me over the top, I think, was Stormy. Shared me out when I was just under, because I hit 800 and I took a screenshot of it, and then the next morning it was down to 799. I knew it. That's why I screenshotted it when I seen it at 8. I was like, I know damn well this is gonna drop. And sure as the fuck it did. It always seems to happen.
Yeah, Marissa and I were talking about a new intro song, and I go, well, we can keep the song, but maybe take clips of, us doing shots together and whatnot, for an intro song. And she's like, yeah, that's a good idea. And then I'm sitting there thinking, and then we both go, Stormy. We're just kidding though, Stormy. It was funny.
Ghost Eagle. How you doing, my friend? I just got a bag of taters. Just got a big bag, 5-pound bag of potatoes. That's one of my favorite things, to sit down and eat when I really don't want to cook, just bake a potato.
Well, I'm frying up this one.
What's that? You're frying them?
I'm frying it. We're having fried potatoes and hot dogs for dinner.
I buy these frozen ones. They're chopped up, seasoned, and everything. When I was, taking care of my mom and that, I used to buy them and they were really good. And then I stopped buying them for a long time.
I make a lot of potatoes different ways, so I just get the whole potatoes and then cut them how I need them.
Yeah. My mom was always like that, and I followed in them footsteps because my Kathy used to do it too. Just buy a big bag of potatoes.
And when you're stoned, you make a potluck, and only God knows what goes in it. This sounds good.
And my mom put potatoes in a lot of things. There'd always be mashed potatoes, scalloped potatoes, or she used to make like a not what the hell, like a jambalaya, or similar.
Julian?
And she always chopped up potatoes in that. Any soups?
I make kick-ass garlic mashed potatoes because I take garlic cloves and I roast them in the oven until they are paste, and then I mix them in. Oh, I have garlic too. Never mind. I mix them into the potatoes as the paste. You have to be a really good garlic lover to eat my potatoes.
The best turkey I ever ate, Kathy, my ex, made this garlic roasted turkey, or I don't know. I think it was that, but that what's that one chef that was on the cooking channel?
There were a lot of them.
Starts with an E. I think it does. Boy, Emeril Lagasse. Is that his name? Marissa. Emeril Lagasse. Is that his name?
I don't know. There are so many different chefs. Yeah. I never watched the cooking channels because I was always hungry when they'd come on, and I didn't want to sit there and be teased.
She got that recipe from him though, and it was outstanding. You cut little holes or slices in the turkey, and insert pieces of the clove.
I'm the type that's not going to let them supervise with the ingredients and a cookbook and a dessert cookbook.
Hey, that's one thing I always do, and that's how I learned to cook, is by her and my mom. But then I incorporate their recipe and tweak it a little bit to what I like. Add different ingredients.
Well, my dad was a chef, so even to this day, because as long as I have a recipe for it, I can cook it. And even to this day, I'll call up my dad and I'll ask him, "What the hell does this mean?" Or, "What can I substitute this for?"
How you doing, Marissa? The link is pinned. If anybody wants to jump on up, you're more than welcome.
Oh, she's not here.
Nope, she's not here.
Only really comes by in the morning, huh?
Actually, earlier when I first came on YouTube, I went over to Steve from Spain's, but he wasn't awake or something. He was silent, and I seen her type in there. I don't know when she typed in there, but it was before I came in. I don't
Or
think
did he
she was
just
there.
leave the stream running or something?
Yeah, he must have fell asleep or walked away from the phone. Was it this morning or yesterday? I did a live, or it was yesterday, and Clockwork was up on the panel, and I got a phone call. Actually, it was this morning. I did do a live this morning, and I answered the phone, and how it freezes you and everything. Well, I could still hear him talking, so I had to drop that tab so I could hear the phone call. And time I came back, which was like 15, 20 minutes later, Clockwork was gone. So that it's ended automatically. Once everybody's gone off the panel, it takes, I don't know, a minute or two, and it drops. I'm doing good, Marissa. Doing good. We're surviving the best that we can. At least it's getting fucking warmer. That's the big thing. I've got my electric bill and my gas bill. Holy cow. Wow. We had that week of frozen weather. The furnace never fucking shut off, it seemed like. And I can tell by the bill. Oy, it's fucked up. Luckily, there's only
Why
like three.
again?
Lucky there's only 3 bad months of the year. Because if there was 6, I wouldn't fucking be able to make it. Oh, I see. Yep. It has passed through my mind, but it
Yeah,
can't let people put me in the
I know.
position they want me in.
One time, Crime and Justice and I were sitting there talking, and it was during the summertime, and it was really cool where she was at, but it was really hot where I was at. And I said, "Hey, we'll do the butterfly effect. When a butterfly strokes its wings, there's a hurricane somewhere." I said, "You suck, I'll blow." Or I'll suck, you blow. See if we can get that butterfly effect going in Vegas. Would get some of that cool weather.
Let's see.
Hi, Shar.
Oh, Shar. I did my very best to entertain your viewers with my crazy text and chat, but it cut me off. Yeah, I get that sometimes when that's one thing that I hate it too. Typing in chats and you get 3/4 way with your sentence and then fucking tap it and all of a sudden the comment section or that comment section disappears. You're like, oh fuck, now I gotta rewrite it. And I was never the fastest or best typer because I got fucking fat thumbs and fat fingers, as people say. Yep, it happens to everybody, Marissa. Well, not everybody. Some people are professional typers. I see them fucking boom, 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 boom. Their comment
on
pops
a
up.
phone and typing on a keyboard are 2 different things.
Oh yeah. I did take typing for a half a semester, so I kind of know what it's like. What are you doing? Here
I'm
comes
not
the
the
bee.
fastest, but I'm fairly quick.
Oh, I was never quick. I was luckily I learned how to type, but then that was 8th grade. That was decades ago. Dog, you're coming apart at the seams. Come here. Where you going? You don't want to be picked on? Oh, you're just gonna jump, climb
Blue,
the book up. You just
Blue. Hi,
he climbs.
Blue.
Look how he gets up here.
Hi, Blue. Being sneaky, Blue.
He doesn't jump up on the bed either at all. He just, climbs up so the bed don't bounce around.
And does it
He'll
in
just
little
lay there.
movements. So one moment he's over there, and the next moment he's laying on you.
Yep. But you notice his front paws are up and his back paws aren't.
Mm-hmm.
And now he gradually rolled around. Now his back feet are up there. Well, you try to be sneaky. I think that's what you do. Try to sneak up on the bed. What you doing? Huh?
He wants some attention. Hi, Blue.
I always try to. It's every other day at least. I got to take the brush vacuum, the brush end, to the end of the bed down there because of all the hair.
Mm-hmm.
I vacuum it so many times sometimes because he'll jump right back up on it. Be like, you know what? I was just going to lay down and go to sleep.
Michael. What's up?
What to do about these? Let's see. I was going to mention something about that. Whoops, wrong button. Let's see. I just forgot to write this down.
So I found this new funniest comics that does these little shorts. He's a redneck or a hillbilly, talks with that accent and shit. And it's funny because one of them goes, a guy decides to leave his hotel and he wants to go to a bar, and he just goes to the first bar that he's seen. He goes in and he realizes it's a gay bar, and he's like, well, screw it, I just want a beer. And he goes and sits down at the bar, and he tells the bartender, I want a shot of whiskey and I want a beer to chase it. And the bartender goes, well, what's the name of your thing? And he goes, what? He goes, your thing. It's a thing we have around here. He goes, oh, I don't want none of that stuff. I'm not here for any of that. He goes, no, it's just a joke. Like, mine is Skittles, Taste the Rainbows. That big guy over there, his is Snickers, always satisfaction. And the guy sitting there, and he looks over at the guy sitting next to him, and he goes, what's yours? He goes, mine's Taco Bell, because I'll tear that ass up. And so the guy's thinking, and he goes, you know what? Mine is Butterfingers, because nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger.
What did I just do with it?
Michael.
Oh, there it is. I was wondering where the hell that went. Give me a second. I gotta roll me a couple cigarettes.
Because it's in a bowl.
What's up, Michael?
You hear that, Michael? He said, what's up, Michael?
How you doing?
He ain't listening. He just asked you how you doing. He said, how are you doing? I'm doing great.
Awesome.
He can't see you, but he can hear you. Yeah.
No, yeah, I moved away. I'm over here.
How are you doing?
I'm doing fabulous.
He felt all important because you were asking him how he was doing. Oh, hey, Joe.
Yeah, I wouldn't have remembered his name until you said it.
It's actually Mikkel, but everybody says Michael.
That's one of the reasons why I did say hi, just so I could basically have say it one time in my head, or twice.
Mm-hmm. And I figured with parents like his, I better name him after an archangel. He's going to need a lot of help.
I find that a lot that somebody tells me something, I have to repeat it. So it goes up, like a couple times through my head instead of just hearing them once, and then I usually will forget it.
I wanted to name him Richard so I can call him Dick for short, but my uncle said only if I changed my last name to Head.
Jovel, welcome in. How you doing? Oh, yeah, I don't know. What's it, 10 o'clock only? Jeez. I did fall asleep for a couple hours this afternoon. Always helps.
Yeah, I'm surprised you were on for only for so short of a time earlier.
Well, that's the reason why, though. I had that phone call, and Rex came up here, and he dropped off during my phone call because it took so long. Yep. And then the live ends when there's nobody on the panel. Like if you had stayed up there, the live would have kept going till I got back.
Mm-hmm.
There's Babette. We were talking about you.
Yeah, we were saying how you were going to come up here today. Come up tonight. Yeah.
Yep. I said one of these days I'll get her to
At
come
one
up.
time, she'll forget to tell me no.
Oh, she will. Not for me.
I knew a guy that when he first met women, he would just go right up to him and kiss him. And he goes, you'd be surprised how many don't say no.
9 out of 10.
Oh, he got a fat lip when he did it with me, but
Your head's still hurting. It sucks. Said listening, may not comment much. Concussions are no fun.
Oh, so I suppose I better not scream really loud then, because she's probably got headphones on.
Yep,
But
that's
again,
true. I'm pretty sure she does have headphones on too. I bought those expensive headphones, $100, and I only used them that week, maybe a week and a half. That the power was out.
I forgot my AirPods.
Oh, it wasn't the power out. There was an issue with StreamYards and the audio or something.
Yeah.
That's why I had to fucking buy those. I didn't have
she's
to.
foggy-headed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, sorry to hear that, but I've been through those days.
Love you and miss you.
Sharks. No raised voices allowed unless it's Ron. Yeah, I think I did say that yesterday or this morning or somewhere.
You usually say it once or twice a week.
Yeah, I'm just tired of the screaming back and forth, especially when it's bullshit and nonsense. And I get it when people are talking about certain issues, they get a little fired up.
I got me a drink. Here. You have one of your juices.
Make some changes on my panel, that is.
Here. Such as?
Like I said earlier, the bullshit child or schoolyard talk, like just going back and forth with insults. I'm done with it. It ain't happening on my fucking channel. And if the person just does it on a habitual or a repetitive basis, you're probably not going to stick around too long on my panel. Sucks to be you. Not that I don't like you, but if that's your fucking habit or you like to do, good luck. Rather have discussions. I'd rather listen to dead air than somebody yelling back and forth, calling each other names, insulting them, talking about their family. Well, I should
Our
say,
inside voices.
maybe it was misinterpreted. Maybe I might have said that wrong. Insulting people's families, or shit like that. That shit's done with it. Sure, woosah, woosah. I heard Citizen Z said one thing this morning. He said, "Use your indoor voice." I think that's what it was.
I get told that a lot. My son gets told that too.
Or inside, or indoor voice. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. And I couldn't agree with him more. And that kind of made me realize, because I do it a lot. I'll yell, burst out. I got to work on that.
I'll get excited and look out.
Look at this. I pull out some chocolate and he just fucking boom. He looked over right away when I crackled, the wrapper crinkled.
Oh, blue. Oh, blue.
Now his head jumped around.
Oh, blue. He's like, I don't smell you. You're not there.
Are you hearing voices?
Blue. This is God speaking.
His eyes did look over at the phone that time, and his ears did a little twitch.
I saw that. Hey, Blue. Oh, I see that tail wagging. I see your tail wagging. Tell him to rub your tummy for me.
Who's that? Who is that?
He's saying, rub my tummy.
He actually doesn't. Once in a while he does, but he's not a big belly rubber. He always sticks his head and scratches the back of my neck. Yeah, you like that. You like that a lot. Yeah. Ooh, that's the spot. Ooh, that's the spot. And then I do it, and I watch. He's going to bring his head over here and put his head under my arm. He'll always do that. Like, keep going.
Yeah, somehow my dog's head always wound up under my hand every time.
Yep. Wants attention. What are you doing? What are you doing? And he lays his head right down on my knee. He loves it. Yeah, you're a good boy. Most of the time, right? Or when you're just sleeping. That's when you're a good boy. When you're sleeping. I don't know who, I think it was my mom or one of my friends. Somebody said that your kid's an angel. And he said, yeah, when he's sleeping.
That's about the gist of it.
Do you want to hit this? No. His head turned away real quick. Dave Walker, number 16. Oh, likes? Thank you. No, it doesn't matter. I'm
Hi,
guessing
Dave.
that's what he Blue said I did hear the moon pie wrapper ripping off. Nope, that was Reese Cups. I found these. It's like a candy bar, but they're squares.
Oh, you're advertising. Maybe you'll get some promo from it.
Pretty good. You know, they're starting to sell the Reese Cups so fucking small now. These are almost as big as one. And there's 15 in a pack.
Oh. I like the new dark mini ones they have, those thin ones they got.
I was pissed off when they made them thin. They made them half as big almost for the same price or more.
But they're made with dark chocolate. They're yummy.
I don't care if they're made of gold chocolate.
I don't like gold chocolate.
I don't know if there is a gold chocolate. I didn't know. Or Dove chocolate. It doesn't. Or what's the other one? Godiva.
Mm-hmm.
But that is good chocolate. I like some little round balls. They come in 3 different flavors, but they're
Oh, the
like
truffles?
creamy. Are they truffles? No.
The truffles are like in a little cup with foil on top of them or something.
I think they start with an F. There's red, blue, and another color.
Gold.
I think it's gold. Yeah, that's those.
Yeah, they're truffles. I'm not saying that's their name. I'm saying that's what kind of candy they are. They're truffles.
Oh, okay, okay. The inside is just creamy.
Mm-hmm.
You know? The ones I really like. There's one of them I really don't care for. I think that's like the other, got another flavor in it or something. I think that's the gold one. But I'm guessing. I haven't had them in a while. And if I buy those ever, they're usually on the Valentine's Day or Halloween Day after, or the day after, when they sell them like 75% off or half off. I think it's half off.
I hate Valentine's Day.
I do too, but on the day after, it's good for candy.
Fuck that. There's Halloween. Valentine's Day is unnecessary.
Well, I'm just saying that the day after, they always put them up, Valentine's Day up for half price. Same with Halloween.
Yeah. I won't even buy Valentine's candy. I don't like Valentine's Day.
Why? Bah humbug.
Yep.
No, I get it. Valentine's Day is really not a holiday or means nothing when you're alone. That's for sure.
And you never had one? Yeah.
Well.
But yeah, I don't like it. I won't propaganda it.
Come on now. You're just getting out of hand. He keeps doing it now. Head under the arm. You're getting carried away. Pretty boys. Huh. Looking at some of my stuff in the studio. DK, what's happening? Oh, Ron, what's going on?
Hey,
there you go. Ron said the name.
Yeah. Hey, B. Ron. I hope things are going better for you.
What happened to DK?
No, D. Ron. B. Moron, I guess. I don't know. It's just something I was hearing in chat somebody was saying.
See, I seen them talking about him, and I don't know, I was going on my rant and everything or something earlier, and I think there was some chatter about him in the chat, but I wasn't reading it at all. at that time. Then I seen his name still pop up, or pop up. But I seen it popping up, but I wasn't reading. You know. It's the one thing. I'll stop in people's lives when I first come on. Might say hi. I always hit the like usually. Wait a second. Okay. Huh. Don't. Okay. Here we go. Nice. I'm still looking for. I wonder. I see. That's one thing I've never done. Never Googled that yet.
What's
If
that?
there's a way to in your studio on a tablet to do other options. That because Android you can't do certain things.
Well, the tablets are considered Android, so like Marissa and I were talking about it earlier. If you really want to have a neat options, you want to be on a computer or a laptop. You don't want to be on a tablet or a phone because those you'll just get the basic you'll just get the basic mobile options, even if it's an iPhone or an iTablet.
Oh wow. That's possible. Yeah, but wow, that's something else.
Unconfirmed, but he just said he brought a new girl home last night. It wasn't worth it. Or something along those lines. Oh, tried a new girl last night.
Can do what you like.
Hey, at least he knows what he wants.
Yeah, it always helps. Wow. That's something else. Okay. Yep. Yeah, they blocked that video from, was it last night or yesterday? But I get that every once in a while. It's YouTube. What the hell?
Oh, I don't know. If he's having a hard time finding a girl that'll do what he likes, he's got to be really perverted. You run, bad boy.
You got a point there. That's funny. Yep. Hope it's not that strange. I don't know. I've heard some strange and weird things through my days. Shocking things too.
What are you doing in the kitchen? Get out of the drawers.
That's weird. Well, viewers find your stream by 52% browser features.
Carol says, well, he has to go to another country, so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that might have its specifics alone. What the hell is that? Let's see if we can find that. No.
I don't have any glue. I don't have any glue right now, honey. You left all my glue out.
I gotta fucking find that. What the hell does that mean? Or, what is that?
I thought you were putting clothes on. Oh, he's not naked this time. He's got shorts on.
Yeah, that was me. It still is me most of the time. Got shorts on right now.
Be more Ren says it's teething a gagging issue. Sounds like you need to
Oh.
go to a cougar cruise so that way they can pull out their dentures.
Okay, that's what it was. Some
Takes a
weird,
special lady.
weird name came up. What's this? Huh. It's music. That's unusual. Never heard of it before. The strange things you can find in your analytics. I never really searched through it before, and then I did a couple months ago. I was like, wow, I didn't know they kept track of all this shit.
They keep track of a lot.
Yeah. Like the time of the day, you have your most viewers.
Mm-hmm. And even in your live where your peak was.
Yep. My age, my views, none for kids. Only
Choose.
0.6, 18 to 24, only 0.6% of 1%. Most of my viewers are 35 and up. Over 90%. Of course, geography, United States is 72%. And wow, okay. Watch time hours are all subscribers mostly. 4/5. Oh, here's something I never noticed. Channels your audience watches. Oh wait, it says no, not enough data.
Hey, Brian. Did you pin the link?
Hey, Brian, welcome in, guy. Thanks for stopping by.
I stopped by his live earlier.
That's
You don't
funny
need
because
scissors.
I stopped by his live today too. That's weird because I think it was only maybe my second time going there, but I want to say the first. I don't know. I might have just dropped in there and seen he was playing a game, and I'm not a huge gamer, you know. But today I said hello and he was paying attention. What's that?
Read Brian King's comment.
He said there was a free donut with every thumbs up, free
Get
1,000 with every thumbs down.
He forgot to mention he was the one paying.
Yeah, he was talking about 1,000 pennies this morning, I think, or yesterday. I'm not sure what it was for. Oh, he was going to give it to somebody, I thought. I don't know who. What are you doing, Popeye? You like that? Oh, he does like his side, but the back part of his side. He likes that a lot. Sorry, I seen a clump sticking out. I had to pull it off. You know me. Boom. Another one. That was a big one.
You take one, you're gonna need to take more.
Yep. Trust me, if I looked enough, there'd be a ton of it I could pull out. I know, Brian. Got $10 for you. 1,000 pennies. Make bets like that. I'll bet you 1,000 pennies. Say it real quick and low.
And
Get
tell him
people to
that you're
jump
paying
on
the
it.
second Tuesday of next week.
And hopefully when you win, they think you said $1,000.
Or you'll pay February 31st.
February 31st. Gladly pay you Tuesday. Search for what? Comments. Oh, let's see. Yeah, there's got to be something. You got to be right with the Android thing, Gesundheit. Because there's other. What was the other one? Oh, somebody was telling me you can look at see the people that subscribed. You can't do
Yeah,
that
you
on
can see your.
tablet.
Well, you can't. It's just a little trickier. You got to make sure you're in your studio on the website, not through an app.
Oh,
And it's
yeah,
hard.
that's what
And it's
I'm going through the app.
yeah, it forces you to the app unless you uninstall the app and then go to the website. Then it'll take you to the web. It'll take you to the studio through the desktop version.
Let me try that. YouTube Studio. Never tried YouTube Studio from here. That's how I've always got onto Rumble. Somebody said it was easier just to type in Rumble.
Yeah, I don't even keep Studio downloaded on my phone because to use it from my phone through the app, it's stupid. But if I go onto the web and go into desktop view, then I get and go to the YouTube Studio, I can access it. Otherwise, if I have the app installed, it forces me to the app, and I don't want the app.
I just went through Google and it doesn't seem much different. It doesn't seem different.
Did you go to desktop mode?
No, I did not do that. But I did what you said. I went to a website.
Yeah, if you have the app installed, it'll take you right to the app. You don't want that. You have to uninstall the app and then open YouTube Studio in desktop mode. Then go to YouTube Studio website in desktop mode.
Yeah, I went to the website, which was not the app. It was through Google, but I did not have it on desktop mode. You got to go through StreamYard to do that, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Desktop mode. So wait a second. I did have it in desktop mode. The fuck? Then there's no different on tablet. Let's see. Try it again. I took it off desktop mode, see if it's any different. No, doesn't look any different.
Try uninstalling the app. Go to YouTube on the web browser with the desktop mode on. Then go to the YouTube Studio from their side menu.
That's what I just did. And then I noticed I went to my settings and it was on desktop mode when I searched it the first time. So I turned it off to see if it was any different, and it's not different. That's why I said you two are right about the Android and tablet thing. It's probably nothing different. Because I do not see anything different. Huh. Interesting.
See, Brian King, I have to uninstall the app though, because whenever I try it to go through the desktop mode through the website, it kicks me. It just sends me right to the app every time. It does that with with a few of my other apps too. When I try to access the website through the web and not the app, it automatically opens in the app every time.
In the app? I thought you just said by the website.
Yes, when I go through the website and I have the app installed and I go
Yeah.
through the website, it'll open it in the app every time.
Well, that's yeah. I mean, that's what I did, and I do have the app. I don't know what I'll do. How do I phrase that? Wow, that's tough. Tough to make it a small question on Google. How can I see? YouTube.
Hi, Breeze.
Breeze, how you doing? What's going on? Welcome in. Appreciate everybody for stopping in. We have to sign off app. I don't see what that would do. What would that have to do with going to the website? I'm not sure, but it's possible. I don't know. Shit. Wait. What the fuck? Oh man, I'm trying to think of what the fuck. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Tab profile, settings. Okay, that's not the one I want to find. YouTube setting for someone. Huh. I don't see that one. There's a video on here I can watch. Can you tell them to change my settings on YouTube? What happened to the library tab? Do I get to settings on tablet? I want my YouTube work on tablet. Explore the U tab, Android, YouTube help, test tablet options, tablet. Yeah, I noticed that too. It's like the screen will change. Like you won't be able to see certain things if you have it straight up and down, and you turn it sideways, and you'll have. It seems like more shit will pop up. The other day, I did something where I was looking for something, and I turned it, and it was like, wow, I didn't know there was that much if you turned it sideways instead of scrolling all the time up and down.
Yeah, but it cuts your view in half, though.
That's what I was saying. Yeah. Turn restricted mode on and off. Don't want the restricted mode. Developer mode. Would it be under that? No.
Shar, your headache's back. I'm sorry.
Oy. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, dark room and silence. Hope you're feeling better. Take care of yourself. So who in here will be watching the Super Bowl? Big D, you know I'll be watching. I think I'll be rooting for Baltimore then again. You never know. KC might win 2 in a row. Explore the tab. Amazon complete benefits.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of basketball.
Talking football. That's funny. Oops. Not allowing you to go through browser, see desktop mode. All right. Jeez. Well, it is the middle of the week.
No, nobody coming up yet.
Yep. But oh well. I was live for a couple hours this morning, so it's no big deal. I'll end it soon if nobody
Yeah,
pops
I'm
up.
about ready to head out to bed.
All right.
So I'm
Yeah.
gonna be getting out of here.
I appreciate you stopping up, Alice.
Always. We'll see you
Have a
later.
good night. Take care next time. Fire in the hole. Hi, let's see here. Hey. Whoa. No way. No way.